Thank you, Richie. And here is Chris Cairns. Chris Cairns, who had the unique opportunity today to walk on to the field for the World Cup in a team which was led on by his father, Lance Cairns, leading the New Zealand team on with the New Zealand flag. Just the one slip there for Australia. And the other man in the close catching position there on the onside is a close-in mid-on. So Australia on the way with a boundary. It's a short boundary down there, and a boundary which yielded many runs for New Zealand during their innings, and David Boon has benefited from it.
Magnificent shot by David Boon. Short boundary down there. If they're going to bowl there to him, he'll score 100 in no time at all, because he loves them on leg stump, and that gives you an example of how good he is in that area.
It's a good shot. Outfield very fast indeed, and it's a long chase up there for Larson. Just pulls it back, but they've run 4, so it really didn't make all that much difference whether he caught it or not. Good shot by Boon.
That's the long, very long little corner of this ground. And Boon and Marsh will be aware that they've got to take advantage.
Right arm off spinner. As he swings it away, that's 4. That's a bad ball. You can hold of that. It was pitched short, and Boon doesn't miss many bad deliveries. They're just losing control.
Of course, this is always the problem with a spin bowler bowling with a brand new ball too, isn't it? Because the only real bad ball that he's bowled, but he did drag that one down a little bit, turned, and of course that's in the arc for pulling away as Boon did, and a good shot, fine result.
Young Larson coming in.
Martin Crowe, the New Zealand captain, doing some field changes as he reintroduces Deepak Patel to the bowling attack. Patel was the surprise opening bowler along with Chris Cairns. There's the single that David Boon needs for his 50. Played very well. Again, he's got Australia away to a good start. At the end of the over, 2 for 96. Pick the gap. There's no fieldsman down in the deep. Fine enough to cut that off as Australia brings up their 100. 103 now for the loss of 2 wickets. 27.3 overs gone. David Boon continues to lead the Australian batting. David Boon decides to use his feet this time, and uses Alan Border's feet as well. Deflection down to deep mid-on. It's along to 56. He really does look impressive at the moment.
Yes, I think David looks as though he's really quite keen to...
runs that are required.
It's a very short boundary on that side. Umpire Shepherd will just check with the fielder, see what happened there.
More runs here for David Boon, likely to be 4. It is 4. And it's just the odd ball that Deepak Patel and the New Zealand bowlers just tends to get just a little bit wide and gives the Australian batsmen room to free their arms and play the shot. That's well played by Boon. That's 4 more.
It was an interesting move to bring Deepak Patel onto it.
The game's not over yet. 9.7 required. Boon thrashes that to deep cover. Will he get it? No, he won't. Glorious shot by David Boon. He moves to 89. So Boon and Steve Waugh fighting hard to get the 249 for victory.
Yes, Dean Boon was down the wicket there. Get after it. There he goes, down the wicket. Magnificent drive, right in the gap. Nobody on the boundary there to come close to saving that one. Hit it brilliantly.
Full toss, bad ball. That's 4 more. So Boon doing the job. Watson just losing his rhythm and his length. Boon pushes it away for 4 more.
Michelle Watson bowls a full toss at David Boon, and happy birthday. He accepts that present, and away it goes. 4 runs.
There's his century. It's been a very good innings for Australia. Another fine innings from David Boon. Martin Crowe showed us this morning his batsmanship, and David Boon has matched that this afternoon. So a pretty important innings for Australia, 11 boundaries. He's faced 133 balls in bringing up his century.
And the New Zealand crowd here at Eden Park very appreciative too of this performance by David Boon. Been a very responsible performance. If you see if that wagon wheel there, I mean, he's been very good all round the wicket, hasn't he, with cuts and pulls and nudges, deflections, drives. I mean, it's all been there today. A complete performance by David Boon. Well played.
There's the 200 up for Australia. Ian Healy's a good worker of the ball. There's another chance for a run out. It's a direct hit, and there it is. Another wicket for Australia, for New Zealand.
That's Boon. That is a big wicket. David Boon, who's just scored 100, has been dismissed. A direct hit. Not sure who threw it. Probably Chris Harris, I would think. And now that really puts a lot of pressure on Australia. That's the wicket. Should in fact decide the outcome of this particular match. Well played by Healy. I think that's Chris Harris coming round there. It is indeed. He's a marvellous fielder. Direct hit. Boon well out of his ground. And that could be ball game, Greg.
Just what the doctor ordered as far as New Zealand is concerned. A magnificent innings of 100 by David Boon. He's out, run out. It's 7 for 200. Craig McDermott comes out.